What advice would you give for young guys in their situationships and dating this summer?
Like situations as in like they're dating a girl and trying to take her seriously?
Yeah, that's the new word that people are describing for a lot of what you do. Like where a regular. I think it's like a TikTok word for roster. Like how are we supposed to navigate that right now?
Yeah, sure. You shouldn't even be taking girls seriously until you're 35 years old, making $100,000 a year, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in the gym, and have a body count of 50. And I know people are gonna get mad at me, like, oh my God. But at the end of the day, right? For all the people probably crying in your chat right now, it's like, oh, D-Gen. Bro, look, nobody gives a fuck what you Jeets got to say at the end of the day, bro. You don't get no bitches. You guys are gonna find your first girlfriend. She's gonna fucking cheat on you, and then you're gonna say, "Oh my God, what do I do?" And then you're gonna fucking come back and watch my videos anyway. So I'm preparing people for the reality. You want to go back to India or Pakistan and get your fucking wife? Cool. You want to get your arranged marriage? Cool. But I'm warning you guys of how women move in the United States.
You make a good point. I do have a lot of like Bangladeshis and Pakistanis who come and say, "Brother Sneako, get married." I'm like, dude, like, do you know what it's like here?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Dudes are stupid, bro. Like, yo, these don't live in reality, bro. Like, look, once you mother put on some deodorant and realize like that you can like American women are different and they don't want to eat curry all day. The reality is simply this. You have to have your sexual market value high. You have to make a certain amount of money. You have to be of a certain age. You got to understand how women move. Look, if you guys want the, traditional Islamic relationship where, you guys are both virgins at marriage.
Do it in Bangladesh.
Go home. Don't go home. You're not going to find it here. But if you want to go ahead and deal with westernized women, I'm preparing you. Get fucking cooked,
dude. I'm doing research on a movie I'm working on, so I've been interviewing more women recently, and bro, you know what? One thing they're talking to Chat GPT now, right? They're starting to cope and get validation when they have problems. They're talking to like it's getting dystopian real fast. Last year it wasn't like that. Now the average like 20-year-old to 25-year-old girl, like I would say like 30-40% are talking to Chat GPT, which is just like whenever now she's hearing her own delusions being repeated back to her. And also not just that, like the little things like the entitlement's getting worse. I'm trying to write a character like from a female perspective and try to get a good angle, and like listening to them talk is just the rage is starting to. I'm having to stifle it more and more. And I'm like, bro, the average guy is just it's just brutal. It must be just brutal.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, like I've said this shit for 5 years now. Like, if you want a girl that's a virgin, that's gonna respect you, that's gonna have like certain traits, you're probably gonna have to leave the country or find a girl that comes from a solid family that has certain values that aren't Western. But if you want to find a woman here, because I know a lot of your viewers are young Muslim guys, like, bro, don't do it here, bro. You guys want to find a virgin wife?
Yeah,
you want to find a girl
you're not
going to find it here, bro.
Yeah. They're coping. I told them, like,
America, gotta do what I said.
A lot of them, like, they're not solidified yet. And when I said, like, it's more realistic that you're going to find a girl, like a 9 out of 10 with like 10, 20 bodies than a virgin, they all start getting so angry. I'm like, where are you going to find a virgin girl like that in America that's your age? Like you don't even have a career yet. You haven't even made anything yet. Also, a lot of these guys will spend so much time, and I'm sure a lot of them you have in your audience too, they're chronically online. A lot of them are virgins, a lot of them are incels, and they're like, I'm gonna get a virgin. Like, do you think that the virgin pretty girl wearing a sundress, barefoot, holding a flower, wants to be with an incel? Like, wants to be with the chronically online guy? Just because you're a virgin too, do you think that you're gonna know how to charm her, how to talk to her? Are you gonna know anything about her personality? There's a lot of these guys that are holding on to this idea. It's like, I think you need to step outside because this is a fantasy land.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, a lot of you young guys, because I know your audience is a lot younger, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, I don't think you guys understand what life is like for women on the other side of your age. Like, I just don't think you guys like really understand or grasp it. Like, it's actually like a whole other fucking world, because they think, oh yeah, like the regular girl like just goes to school and hangs out and just stays home all day. No, bro, no, you don't understand the amount of opportunity they have that far exceeds you. You might not get that level of opportunity until you're like 45 years old and like a millionaire. A guy that's 45 years old that's a millionaire still doesn't have as much opportunity as a 21-year-old female. Doesn't even come close, dude.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me how like so many men don't understand this shit. Bro, girls at like 15 are already losing their virginity in the United States. It's cooked.
Bro, I saw that. You were doing the IRL debate, and then 2 girls came up to say, don't you have a mom? And you're like, how old are you? They're like 15. You're like, where the f*** is your dad? Like, they're in Brickell at like 11 p.m. walking around with like bras on.
Crazy
Dude,
society,
and not only
bro.
that, it's like you got to remember that like social media, Instagram, TikTok, it sensationalized it even more. Like these girls are not just like, now, not only are they becoming whores younger, but they're also stupider and they got lower attention spans and they have more ego.
And they'd rather talk. No, I'm telling. I don't think people have realized. I want to see a Freshman show about this. People don't realize the average American woman in her 20s would literally rather talk to ChatGPT than you. She doesn't want to talk to. She would actually prefer AI than the average guy. That should be like a major way. Why would she talk to a bum guy who hasn't got stuff figured out, that's going to disagree with her, that's going to tell her the truth, when she can talk to ChatGPT and use the flower rose on her pussy? That's what reality is right now.
You know, that's a good point, man. Like, I mean, I say it all the time. Like 90% of men are like mosquitoes to women. Like, you guys are pesky and annoying and they don't want to fucking talk to you or deal with you. Like a lot of you guys in the chat that might talk shit. Myron, you're promoting degeneracy, blah, blah, blah. Bro, no bitch would fucking talk to you, bro. Like a lot of you guys, I'm being really honest with you guys. A lot of you guys are like fucking mosquitoes to women. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. Honestly, if they could, they would fucking smack the shit out of you. Like a lot of you motherfuckers, women don't even want to talk to y'all, man. No, man. They just don't.
Like I want them, for them to still think that, look at the stuff that I've dealt with on stream, right? And like without like flexing or stuff, like I'm a millionaire. I'm 6'2", like I'm successful at this stuff. Like I know how to charm women, and look at the amount of girls that have crashed out on stream that aren't even my girlfriend because they want to be in that position. Like over the years, if you've been watching my streams, the amount of girls that lost their minds, that start to yell and scream and stuff that if I did, then people would call me misogynist. Like maybe the police would come. That's happened live on stream, and you guys are saying one person. Like it's been many. Imagine like what it's like for the if you're not a millionaire, if you're not successful, if you're people are saying you're old and complaining. Like I'm 26 and it's happened for years live. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, don't forget that these are like regular. And the other thing people need to realize is these are like regular bitches with no talent. These
average
are regular
girls, bro.
Regular girls with no talent that are entitled behaving like this. What the do you guys think like a chick that's like hot is gonna think?